Hey my friends, it's Daniel Aldie, and today I want to talk with you about 7 types of people that you cannot change. Look, you might be a good person yourself, but you know in your life that there's people that you cannot change no matter how hard you try. They're ignorant, they're stubborn, they will never change. So I'm going to share with you 7 types of people. Once I get through this list, you're going to say to yourself, wow, now I understand exactly what I need to do and how I need to think in order to deal with these people effectively. So listen up. The first type of person you can never change are victim-minded people. Now I'm going to tell you straight up that these are the majority of people that you'll interact with. They blame other people, they make excuses, they're naysayers, and they always have something negative to say. You see, most people study the news. They study negative interactions. They dwell on the negatives like worries, fears, insecurities, inadequacies, and other negative thoughts. Look, my friends, I want to tell you straight up that if you're dealing with a victim-minded person, someone that's always criticizing, complaining, and condemning people, places, and things, then you need to avoid this person, and you need to understand that there's nothing you can do to really help them because they're not willing to change. They're not willing to accept responsibility. They're not willing to say, you know what? It's my fault. I have to do something about it, and I need to become better. You see, my friends, you have to understand that if you're willing to change, then that's a start. If you're willing to grow, if you're willing to do the work, then you have to focus on you. Just understand that you need to work on your mentality, and eventually your reality will change as well. Don't worry about the person who has the victim mentality. The second type of person that you cannot help at all are self-righteous people. You ever met someone and they always think they're perfect? They think they know it all. They think that they're better than you. And if you interact with these people, there's nothing you can do to convince them that they're not. You see, these people are filled with ego. They're filled with pride. They feel like they're better than other people because they have deep insecurities that they've never faced themselves. When they look at other people, they believe that other people are bad and they talk down to them because in reality, that's how they feel about themselves. You see, what you see in other people is really what you see in yourself. And if a self-righteous person thinks that they're better, that means that they believe that they're worse than the person that they think that they're better than. You need to come to a conclusion that a self-righteous person is completely selfish. They're unwilling to change because they don't even think that they have to change. They don't even believe that anything is wrong with them. In fact, they believe that they're God or that they're one with God. So much so that if you keep on talking with them about what they're doing wrong, they're just going to shun you. They're just going to tell you that you're wrong, and they're going to make you feel like you'll never be good enough to even help them. So just leave them alone. The third type of person you can never change are desperate people. I mean, think about all the desperate people in your family. Think about some desperate friends that you've had in the past. People that are willing to do anything and everything in order to tarnish their own reputation or the reputation of their employers or their friends or their family. You have to understand that desperate people want maximum gain, but they want to put in minimal work. So whenever someone says that they want a quick fix or they want to join a company because they want to just make money, you have to understand that that person only sees the glory. They don't understand the story. They don't understand exactly what they need to do to become the kind of person to work at that company, or to get promoted, or to start a business, or to make great gain that will last them in the long term. They want a quick fix. They want magic. They want it to just pop in the air. They just want to see it come to fruition. That's why millions of people play the lottery. They believe that if they put in $1, they're going to get 10 million or $10 billion. They're desperate for money. They're desperate for change, but they're going about it in the wrong way. They want a millionaire banging on their doorsteps, willing to give them a big check for whatever amount that they want. Desperate people are very easy to recognize. They're always sweating. They're always begging. They're always looking for a way to swindle someone or manipulate a person. If you see desperate people in your life, try to stay away from them. You don't want anything to do with their baggage. The fourth type of person that you can never change are deceptive people. People who are always lying. They're always cheating, they're always stealing, they're always manipulating, they're always seducing, they're always flattering. If you know these kind of people in your life, then you need to watch out. Because these are the same people who are two-faced. These are the same type of people who will backstab you. These are the same type of people who will make sure that they will burn the bridge and make sure that you get the bad side of the deal. So you need to understand who they are. Now you might be asking, how do I know if someone is going to deceive me? How do I know if someone is lying? How do I know if someone is cheating? How do I know if someone is going to steal, or if they're manipulating or flattering or seducing me? Well, usually you can tell by their mannerisms. Usually you can tell by the way they speak, because what comes from their heart will usually come out of their mouth. Usually they'll talk about their plans, and so you have to be perceptive. You have to understand exactly who you're dealing with and make sure to ask them the right questions. You see, you cannot answer your questions about this person. You have to question your answers about this person. You have to make sure to understand their intentions by asking yourself, why is this person here? What are they really about? Because every single person has the motive, what's in it for me? And it's okay to have that motive for yourself. But if you know someone that's really close to you in your life, that's only trying to take, and never give, then you need to be smart about the people you're surrounding yourself with. Now, the best way to understand the people around you is to check yourself first. Because if you know for yourself that you're honest, that you're filled with integrity, that you have the perfect character that you need right now to get to the place you need to be, then you'll understand exactly how you think. You'll understand exactly how you need to react. You'll understand exactly who you need to kick out of your life and how to deal with these people that you're interacting with. The fifth type of person that you can never change are disloyal people. Now, I've had a lot of people who've worked for me in the past. And the biggest way that I've discovered who are really disloyal is whenever they say that I'm the most loyal person that you know. Most people who are very loyal don't normally say that. They don't normally preach about how loyal they are and how long they plan to stay with the company. They just stay with the company. They just stay by your side. You can usually trust them because they're not always telling you about how much you need to trust them. You just trust them because you feel their vibe, you know their spirit, you know they want to help, you know they have the right intentions, you know that they're loyal, you can see it with your own eyes. Now you might be asking, well, Daniel, how do I know I'm dealing with a disloyal person? Well, it's very simple. All you need to do is ask yourself, can I be around this person for the next 5 years? What about 10 years? 20 years? 50 years? Put it through the timeline and try to see for yourself and imagine if you can actually go the distance with this person. If you're still not sure about this person, then you need to ask them about their goals. Ask them about their motives. Ask them about their ambitions. And usually there'll be some kind of signal that they're disloyal to you. Now on the other side, there's a chance that you'll find out that they are loyal to you. But in the end, no one really knows. All you can do is ask the questions. All you can do is make the right judgment. But you never want to make the wrong assumption, because misjudgment is a thief of all opportunities. And if you end up firing or getting rid of someone that's loyal in your life, you're going to regret it for the rest of your life. So make sure to understand exactly who you're dealing with and see if they pass your loyalty test. The sixth type of person that you can never change are doubters. You see, there's a lot of people that are very skeptical. They think everything is a scam. They think everything is fake news. They think everything is farcical. So you need to understand that if you're dealing with someone that's very doubtful, that you cannot be around them for too long. Because eventually their doubts will start to rub off on you. They'll start asking you, well, how do you know it's true? And then you'll start questioning your own beliefs. You'll start questioning your own philosophy. You'll start questioning your own truths that you've already accepted months, years, decades ago. So make sure to reinforce your faith by asking yourself, am I surrounded by anyone in my life that is filled with doubt? If you are, make sure to check them out and cast them out of your life if possible. Now, if someone is really close to you, maybe it's your spouse, maybe it's your kids, maybe it's family members or close friends or co-workers, and they're always doubting, then you need to use this as research for what you need to do. Because usually when someone is doubtful, they'll tell you exactly what not to do. So for instance, when I started my business, someone was telling me, oh Daniel, if you start a business, you're probably gonna fail, and they gave me all the reasons. They enumerated it all. And then I realized, you know what? This person's absolutely wrong. I need to not take their advice and do exactly the opposite of what they're suggesting. And I did that, and it changed my life. So if you have any doubtful people, make sure to do what I call the opposite equivalent, the exact opposite of what they recommend. If you do it like I did, it can change your life. The seventh person that you cannot change are quitters. Look, quitters will always quit. They will always have the loser mentality. They will always be inconsistent. They will always tell you that they're going to do it, but they never will. And if you see that there's people like this in your life, then you need to understand who they are. You need to say to yourself, you know what, this person's a quitter. They've quit all these jobs, they've quit all these opportunities, they've quit on themselves. There's nothing I can do to push them even further. Now you might be saying, well Daniel, you can't quit on quitters. I'm saying that's exactly what you need to do. If you know that there's someone in your life that you're very close to that is always quitting on everything they start, then you need to give up on them. You need to say, you know what, I've tried my best, I've given it my all, it's time to let them go. But only do it if you know you've done your best. Don't do it if you've made a subtle attempt. Don't just quit on them if you know that you've just only tried to help them a little bit. Only quit on them if you know that you've given it all that you've got. And for those who are watching this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So if it's time to quit on a person, make sure to do it right now. But make sure you do it in a civil way. Write a letter, send an email, make a phone call, make a personal visit, and end the relationship if you can. Alright my friends, I just shared with you 7 types of people you cannot change. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and share this video with the type of people you can change. If there's anyone in your life that you know can be influenced by this message, please pass it along. Again, this is Daniel Aldie. Please check me out on Instagram and hit that notification button. Leave a comment in the section below saying yes if you're ready to make great changes in your life. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next video.